This week on Basquatch Hunter TV.
My name is Mike McKinstry. I travel the country with a fishing rod, a kayak, and a camera in search of adventure and the one big mythical fish that we call the Basquatch. We fish for any species we can, but we have a huge passion for bass fishing. Along our travels, we look for adventure, exploring, and new ways to catch fish and have as much fun as we possibly can. Not only do we release our fish back to the water, but we also find new and exciting ways to give back to local communities and to pay it forward. So make sure you take care of the water you touch, the fish you catch, and the people you meet. And welcome to Basquatch Hunter TV.
This is Mike McKinstry with Basquatch Hunter TV, and today we're gonna go for a little bit different of a species here, and we're gonna go for crappie and panfish today. So I'm gonna be using my lighter rod, which is a 6'6" medium fast from FX Custom Rods. Now this is the Extreme Angler Series Generation 3. It's the lightest rod I have. They do make a rod lighter than this one that's even better for panfish, but I like having a little more backbone to pull out the bigger panfish out of the weeds. So today, this will be my main rod for the day. So I'm gonna go throw this in the kayak, we'll get loaded up, and we'll go hit the water. Now with a day like today, with the overcast, with a chance of rain, I'm really hoping we're gonna find these panfish sitting on drop-offs, sitting underneath docks, and hopefully in my kayak. So let's push out and see what we can get.
Basquatch Hunter TV is brought to you by FX Custom Rods. Quality, precision, performance. Yak Gear, your rules. Railblazer, hold everything. Z-Man Fishing Products, the science and art of fishing. Raximus Outdoors, a revolution in rod storage. Feel Free Kayaks. Three Waters Kayaks.
Here we go. There we go, right next to the kayak. So this one's more like the size of my hand right here, but still a fun fight, still a crappie, so it's still the target fish. So let's get him in the water and let's get some more. There we go. Oh no way, it's a good one too. It's a good one. Oh, he came off of the net. He came off of the net. It's a big one. First time we cast it over here. Look at this. Dude, if that's not a big monster crappie. Jeez. Look at that thing, dude. That's exactly what we're looking for out here. Look at the size of that crappie. Dude, have you ever caught a crappie that big? This thing fought like a bass, like a smallmouth bass. Dude, this thing is so big. Oh my gosh. I gotta get a picture on the board with him, dude, with the master angler for sure. I cannot believe that we caught the big one already. Look at the size of this crappie. Look at this. This is incredible how big this thing is. Look at that. It's the size of a bass. It's the size of a bass. This is like a 15-inch crappie. We're gonna have to measure this, get it on the board, and see what we got here. But this is exactly what you're looking for when you're hunting for crappie out on freshwater lakes in Michigan. It's a nice big monster slab like this one right here. So let's get them on the board, get a picture, get it back on the water, and keep on fishing for some more. There we go. A lot of cast right underneath that boat. If I can get the bait to drop all the way to the bottom, by the time it hits the bottom, I should have a strike. That's why I like the curly tails too, is they get action just falling. I don't get to use curly tail grubs for bass too often, so using them for crappie is a big change up for me. Oh, fish on. Look at that little bass. Look at that little guy. It's like my bait was catching bait. The thing was hilarious. I didn't know what was on there because it was fighting way too hard for it to be a panfish. All right, so I'm working this bait super slow and I'm letting it hit the bottom and then just popping the curly tail, letting it just pop around on the bottom like that. Hopefully it's gonna get the attention of these big panfish. I'm waiting for that big crappie to strike. Just like any kind of panfish with crappie, it's all about patience and it's all about finding out where they're at. They usually sit in schools. A lot of times they sit in vertical schools, so they stack up on top of each other. It makes it a lot easier to locate them. Once you find one, it's usually pretty easy to find a whole school of them. But now we're just gonna get them to bite on the fall and see if we get that curly tail to move upward. So when that gust hits is when it starts turning me sideways. Here we go. Ah! It's really hard with crappie is they're called paper mouths too, is one of the nicknames for them, because their mouth is so thin you can see through it, it's transparent. So when you're setting a hook on a crappie, sometimes, especially with a small hook, sometimes you pull it right out. You don't even get a chance to even fight him yet. And I think that's what I just did right there, is I had a really good tug on my bait, and I went to set the hook, and I might have pulled it a little too quick, and pulled it right through his mouth. You gotta be very delicate, but you have to be consistent when you put pressure on these fish. Here we go. Here we go, another good sized crappie right here. Whew. Man, this little grub is pretty effective. Not quite as big as the other one, but you know, they're still fun, and it's still a great fish right there. One of the keys to fighting these two, to pulling them in, is to make sure you're keeping pressure on them, but you don't want to rip them up because you're gonna pull it right out of the mouth. Right in the same area as that big one is from. But we gotta find his bigger brothers now. So let's get this one back in the water and let's go hunt for some more. Once you get on a stack of crappie, it's usually, oh, here we go. It's usually like this right here. As soon as you get a stack of them, you should be able to catch them pretty quickly after that. So here's another medium-sized one right here. Not a terrible one. So make a good little fight at least on a small rod. All right, let's get it back in the water, cast back in that same spot, and let's get some more. The last two I caught going this way. That first one I caught going that way. I don't know if it matters which direction it's swimming by them right now at this point. I think it's a matter of just swimming it in front of their face. Because it's a really small strike zone is what it seems like. It's like a 2-foot circle that I have to be in. And if I don't go inside that 2-foot circle, then I'm not really getting the hook up. But as soon as I enter that little strike zone area, they strike pretty quick. That's what's cool about crappie too, is when they hit, you can feel them hit. They hit pretty hard, they hit with purpose. They bite to eat, not to taste. Didn't expect to get that one. I dropped the bait in the water right next to me, and there was a crappie there waiting for me. Sometimes it's that simple where you can vertically jig right next to your kayak and put it on the bottom of a weed bed, pull out some crappie. If you can drop a grub right next to your boat and pull one up like that, then they're sitting still. They're not moving anywhere. I just want to see if there's another big one over there. glad I put this bait on. I have all the crappie baits that I bought, that I brought with me too, and I was like, what am I gonna start with? I'm like, pink and white. They're pretty effective. So this is one of the biggest benefits of having a pedal drive kayak too, is on days like today when the gusts are blowing us around, we can't stay in our spots that we're trying to hit, I can pedal in place and kind of spot lock a little bit and keep my kayak in the same spot. And it gives me the ability to fish a spot more often and keep the bait in the strike zone a lot longer too. So the pedal drive kayak, this is one of the huge benefits of it, is when you're in winds and you need to keep your position, you can pedal while you're fishing the whole time. Here we go. This is a good fish. Oh, and he came off. That was a good fish. That was a good fish, whatever that was. A little bass. Little teeny bass. A couple on beds right here. One of them has struck it. Oh, wow, I'm surprised. That was a great cast. Here we go. So even with these little guys right here, it's important to have a really sensitive rod, like the 6'6" medium fast rod from FX Custom Rods, so you can feel even these little guys grab that into the bait and you know when it's at the hook. So make sure you use a sensitive rod when you're fishing for small fish like this. Here we go. That's why they call them paper mouths right there, is they have really thin mouths so they come out unhooked really easily, but that's what we're out here fishing for right here, is these nice little crappie and inland Michigan lakes. Here we go. That's gonna be one of the smallest little rock bass. That little fat rock bass. There we go. Caught this one right at the end of a dock, about 10 foot deep. Let the bait hit the bottom, lift it up a little bit, and this thing just smoked it from underneath that boat. These are so much fun. All right, so we had an awesome day on the water today. Caught a monster crappie squatch and a bunch of little guys with it too. So make sure when you're looking for panfish, you remember, stay patient, use a sensitive rod, and have some fun, guys.
More fishing is coming up next on Basquatch Hunter TV. Next on Basquatch Hunter TV on the Pursuit Channel.
Fish hands. Fish line. Take these. These are gonna catch a lot of fish too.
They look gross.
Here's your rod. Don't touch the hook yet, okay? Okay, so be very careful on the dock too, okay? Come on. This is Mike McKinstry with Basquatch Hunter TV, and I'm here with two of my favorite people to fish with. This is my nephew, Eli.
Hi.
And this is my nephew, Finn.
Hi.
And we're gonna go bluegill fishing today on the dock and show you guys how to catch some amazing panfish. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So you hold the line like this, okay? And then you flip open this. This is, hold on, Finn, hold on, stay right here.
Fish jump.
So this is called a bail, okay? So when it's closed, your line can't come out, right? You open it, and now if you let go of the line right here, it's gonna fall and come out. And then you close it, and then you can reel. You can dip them in. As soon as you get a fish, just pull it right up. Don't pull it up too fast. There you go. Oh, there you go. Do it again. And then lift up.
Oh,
There you go. Reel it in.
I got.
Reel it in. Here, let me see you.
I caught one. Oh.
Here.
This is the first time that I catch a fish.
What?
They keep falling off. I'm
throw some back.
good.
So-
That's a sunfish.
It is a sunfish. Good job. And look, when you grab them, you go like this and you slide your hand down the fish so that way their fins don't poke you.
Can I put him in the water?
Yeah. So hold him. Oh, he wanted to go back faster.
Got one.
Oh, there you go. Good job, Eli. Right there. Pull up. There you go. Just lift your rod tip up. Let it swing into you. There you go. Good job, Finn. Good job. You're doing good, buddy.
Yeah.
So this is a really big, nice sized sunfish that my nephew Finn just caught here. This thing's a monster. Look at the size of this thing. That's awesome.
Can I punch it?
No, you can't punch it. Why would you want to punch a fish?
Because they,
Would you want a fish to punch you?
then
That's the weirdest thing I've ever heard anyone say. Do you want to put him back?
not with big ones.
Here, look at the
so-
size of it. Here, you can hold on him right here.
No. Oh, I see him.
Oh, there he goes anyway.
I saw him bone.
That was a big fish.
I think he's going to eat the worm.
Oh, you got a good one. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Maybe it's a heavy one.
Okay, put it through. Just don't go through to your finger. 1 second, Finn.
This is.
I just hold, they're gonna be right there, Finn. I promise you.
Can I just put them in there? Well,
You listen about as good as I did when I was your age. Lift it up again. There you go. There you go. Lift your rod up. Perfect.
Ow!
Did it poke you?
Yeah. Ben.
Yeah. Here.
Oh!
Here, hurry up.
Look at
That's a really good one. Good job, Finn.
That's very little eyes.
He does have very little eyes. It's a very big fish though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And hold the hook. And then put your hand behind him.
Aha, got one. It's
And then close it around. There you go. Make sure you hold it tight so it won't kick out. Oh, I just rehooked him. There you go. There you go. Good job, man. There's a good fish. Here, grab him.
I didn't need to.
No, here. Push him towards. There you go. You don't want to kick
He
him.
touched my leg.
Here, he's not gonna hurt you. There you go. Well, let's let him go. How many fish is that today, do you think?
27.
27?
26.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Awesome, dude. Can I have a high five? That was a lot of fun.
Fish out.
So this is a great way to get kids started fishing, is get them out on the dock, get them catching some bluegill. You'll have a great time. It's really easy to hook them. It's a lot of fun. Be careful with that hook, buddy. Make sure you guys stay tuned because we have a lot more fun coming up next.
When the fish catches it, it's exciting.
Like right there?
Yeah.
Keep that line in the water. We'll be right back. Next on Basquatch Hunter TV.
like this, and as soon as they bite it, you lift it up, and then you can reel it in. This one right here is a pumpkin seed. You can see the spots right here, and the red ear, yep, the red ear right there. And then this one right here is a really nice looking sunfish. So you can see the two differences. See the difference, Finn? When you're dock fishing for panfish, there's two main baits that you can use. There's live and there's artificial. And for today, we chose to use both. So for artificial, we used these gulp minnows from Berkeley, and for live, we used these jumbo panfish night crawlers. And they're fun to use, both of them, for different reasons. The artificial stay on a little bit longer. The live ones are kind of fun to put on hooks for kids too, and they have movement in the water, so they attract different kinds of fish. So I do like using both, and don't be afraid to try both options.
These ones smell really gross, but they work well and they're easier to get on. These, like, they're more fun to, like, you actually have to dig for them in the dirt, and it's fun to do that.
We had so much fun fishing, and I had a great time watching these kids catch some amazing fish and watching their faces light up. So we decided to do something really cool here.
We decided to hand out fishing rods to all the kids in our neighborhood so they could have just as much fun as we did.
So we're gonna go ahead and start walking door to door and put some smiles on some kids' faces. So ready to go?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you? Hey, we had a little present for you. We have a fishing rod that Eli's gonna give you, so you can go fishing. Do you like it? You gonna catch some big fish with it? That's awesome.
How big of a fish have you caught?
That big?
What do you say?
Really?
That is huge.
That's the rod Eli picked out to give to her.
Ooh, that one's really cool. Do you love it?
Yeah?
You guys go fishing?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Can you say thank you, Mr. Mike?
You're welcome. Can I have a high five? Thank you.
Here, all right.
Yeah, give Eli one. Thank you.
All right, keep on your fishing.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have a good one. That worked awesome. That was cool. All right, so we're gonna walk up to another house over here. We're gonna surprise them with a fishing rod. Hi. So we wanted to surprise you guys with some fishing rods.
Nice.
Eli went fishing today and had a great time, and he wanted to make sure all the other kids had a good time.
Cool.
So this one's for her,
Look at
and then
buddy.
this is a bigger one. Link, come over here. We got a fishing rod for you, buddy.
Yay!
It's a brand new fishing rod for you. It's from Eli over here. Have you met Eli? This is my nephew, Eli.
Thank you, Eli.
Can you fist bump? There you go.
Nice.
Can I get one too? Awesome. Can I get one from you?
Fist bump.
There you
There
go.
we
Thank
go.
you.
Nice.
Yeah.
All around fist bump.
Eli had a great time fishing today, so we wanted to spread it through the neighborhood and let all the kids have a good time
Nice.
fishing.
You guys catch anything?
Yeah. How many fish did you catch today?
A lot.
A lot. Yeah, we were doing bluegill on the dock.
See, I don't get a lot. I caught one or two. Yeah,
So this
no,
is to help her practice casting. You tie
Yeah.
this on, and then she can learn how to use the pole.
Gotcha.
And then that one's a little more advanced, but I figured Link's a big enough kid where he can use a big pole. Well, I hope you guys have fun fishing and catch some really big fish.
Thanks, Mike.
No problem, man. It's good to see you.
See you too. Absolutely.
Eli's gonna show you how to use this real quick.
So when you want it to go out, push this, and then you're able to pull it out. And then when you're done pulling it out, flip that, and that makes it so it doesn't spin anymore. And to reel it in, just do this.
See, it's easy, right?
Yeah,
Good job.
It took me a little while, but I got good.
You gonna catch some big fish with that? Yeah, good. You gonna fish in the kayak too? That's really cool. All right. Can you wave bye, Link? Bye. All right, so that was a great thing to do. I love that Eli had this idea to help the other kids as happy as he was today and get them out in the water fishing. So thank you guys for watching, and make sure you guys do your part and take care of the water you touch, the fish you catch, and the people you meet, and I'll see you guys on the water soon. So right now we're gonna be using this artificial bait. You gotta go potty?
No.
Okay. We're gonna be using artificial bait.
Now. No accidents. No, it's a fish's ears.
Here, we'll do one fish, then you have to go potty, okay? Okay, go ahead, you got him. You got him.
Come on, Finn, no
Okay, yep, go potty.